Goodness gracious. Can you believe it? 100 days. Day 100. Goodness. I still don't know what I'm gonna do afterwards. Whew. 100 days. Goodness gracious. And we are in Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight. I keep calling it the wrong thing. I've been playing it for a while and I keep saying the wrong name of this game. Dead by Daylight. I say death, I think, sometimes. So, my husband's here with me. It is the weekend. Friday the 13th, too. Very fun. Ooh, I need a ready. Whoops. I'm babbling. Fun, fun, fun. Days. So, what has happened in 100 days? Well, started off with The Witcher, the original Witcher, and that was a weird game because the controls were nothing like any game these days. It's a lot of clicking, but I enjoyed that one. It was fun. Moved on to the second one. I didn't care for it. I didn't finish it. I'm gonna be going back to that eventually. And if I can't stand it again, I'm just going to go to the third one. I already have the third one. I've just never played it. In City of Heroes, the Elder Scrolls. I played a little bit of Dungeon Defenders. No, not Dungeon Defenders. Minecraft Dungeons. But that was before I started the 100 Days of Streaming, actually. And Elder Scrolls, and then started with this. So I just need to survive this for my quest, for my mission. It just says for me, Jake Park, to survive, to exit, you know. So we'll see how this goes. Anyway, so I've really been liking Dead by Daylight. I think it. Oh, hello, Loveberry69. How are you? It's the trickster. Oh, it's the trickster. I usually games that aren't MMOs that have are like real RPGs with lots of quests and stuff. I don't know, I played Paladins too during this 100 days. I played a lot of it actually. It's a fun game. Fun. The Nuclear League. Basically I've seen all of the. I've been peeking around it on the Twitter with all of the. Uh-oh, he's nearby. He's nearby! I was thinking too hard. Not paying attention to what I'm doing. Maybe I can trick him. Maybe. Shaka God. He's on me. But I've been looking at Twitter and looking at all the leaks for the. I've actually started watching the old movies when it was. We were convinced the other day that it was Candyman, so we started watching the Candyman movies, like the first 3 or something. But then the Hellraiser situation. Oh, I got free. Happened, so I've been watching those again. I watched the I never watched the original like as when they came out. I want to think it was because I was too young, but I think I was just quite too young enough to, like, I was like 6 or 7 whenever the movie came out, so just young enough to not even really have the concept of scary movie whatever yet. But my parents, you know, it was the 80s. They didn't really, you know, it wasn't a helicopter parent situation. We were left to our own devices to do whatever we wanted to practically. So I watched all kinds of movies, but like Freddy Krueger was probably the biggest thing. Oh, I need to heal myself. Freddy Krueger was probably like the monster movie for me. I loved them. I mean, I was scared to death of them, but I loved them. And Jason was kind of in there too. Friday the 13th. They came around kind of the same time, I think. Jason's probably a lot earlier, actually. But yeah. Back to the leak. Hellraiser thing. It was never. I don't know. It wasn't as popular. I don't know either with my circle or. I don't know. I just never really watched it. I never got it. Although I did like the box. My husband's the same way. Just loves the puzzle box idea. Totally cool. I get it. You know, if it didn't do what it did, you know, just as a cool little toy or whatever. But yeah, that I played the first. I don't know if it was the first one of Five Nights at Freddy's. I played. It couldn't have been the first one because it was more than, I don't know. It was either the first or second one. That crap is scary. Scary. Those jump scares will get you. But I haven't been a person that played all of them, whatever. I didn't even finish the game that I played. I was like, this is giving me high blood pressure. But at the Five Nights at Freddy's things, the costumes from the killer, the Purge killer, they with the bunny costume stuff, that gave me the Five Nights at Freddy's kind of feel. But I looked at some pictures because, you know, the forums have people Five Nights at Freddy's, the spring trap, like these people are crazy for. Oh, shoot. Springtrap people are absolutely determined that it's going to be Springtrap no matter what. It's kind of funny. But who knows? Maybe they turn around. I don't think it will be, but you never know. Is that you?
You didn't hear me?
Oh, sorry. Whoops. No, I popped my generator. No! Was it beating the whole time and I just wasn't listening? Having a conversation, like, whatever. I'm coming to save you. You're free. You could choose a killer to add. Oh. If I could choose a killer to add to the game, who would it be? I would want to be creative about it. I like the idea of them making their own, you know? So I'm all up for that, but something that exists, like a movie killer or something. The first thing that comes to my mind is like the show Supernatural. I can't think of anybody specific other than like the yellow-eyed demon or whatever. It's like, or Lucifer. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. It's not a movie franchise, but it's cool because you could have that has the whole, the brothers, and then that's one thing about the Hellraiser thing I was thinking of, because there's Pinhead, but with skins and stuff, because they're called the Cenobites. If you know that or not, I would never have known that other than I literally watched the movie yesterday. The demons or whatever, they call them Cenobites. But I was thinking, like, if they did Hellraiser, the Pinhead, then kind of like how they have Leon and then Chris from the Resident Evil. They have one character, but his skins make him multiple characters, whatever. They could do that with Hellraiser too, like have all of the demon skins. So that's cool. I'm trying to think of something other than a TV show. I mean, I love Supernatural. But they almost have all of the big ones already. Like Freddy Krueger obviously would have been like probably my first choice because it was just such a scary thing when I was a kid. God, why won't he leave me alone? And Jason, maybe. I mean, he's not my favorite or anything, but he's, I don't know. Because, they kind of have the knockoff Jason with the cannibal and the hillbilly and all of that. I mean, he kind of does all the same stuff, he just doesn't have the mask. I'm on Hook, by the way. And like the trickster, where's Wormy? Oh no, I'm looking at this Medusa head. That would be a cool thing to have, like, I don't know, I like Cthulhu. There's a lot more if you kind of broaden it other than of it not being just movie killers. They could really go on a big. I mean, Cthulhu is like a god, so I don't think you could. Pixie, are you gonna choke to death? Oh, you okay? Oh, goodness. You're not supposed to inhale your god. She's breathing in water. Xenomorph. Yeah. Alien is a cool one. I never really see. I wouldn't think of Alien as like a villain, but I mean it is. I always liked the Alien though, because people act like jerks, This is Pixie. Pixie Lorona Chupacabra Rodriguez. She's almost 2. And I have a huge dog. He's about 85 pounds. I can't pick him up like that. His name is Dash. Is that you on the ground? Yes, it is him on the ground. Miss Pixie. She's my shadow. She follows me everywhere. I'm just kind of running up and doing what I want to do with this guy here. Run! He hit you anyway. I'm just kind of playing goofy, but you're down again? Oh. I love playing with this grass, especially when you play with Claudette. Thanks. Especially when you play as Claudette and it's someone who's not like super experienced, like myself. You can hide from them really easily. Are you on the hook? Yes, you are. I have, what's it called? Stopwatch thing. Pixie's pretty hilarious. She is a little daddy's girl spoiled thing though. I'm hurt. Phoenix, who would you, if you could pick a killer to be in the game, who would you pick? Did you hear me when I was babbling about it?
No, not really.
Oh, alright. We're in. I was saying, the first thing that popped in my head was Supernatural. Oh! And see, this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna sit here and talk. And get killed. Thank you. The first thing that came to my mind was Supernatural, and I'm like, you could have Sam and Dean as survivors, and then you can have, you know, I don't know, the only big bad I can really think of is either Lucifer or like the yellow-eyed demon or whatever. And then I saw the Medusa head is on the hook. Someone, the killers that we're playing against, their charm is a Medusa head. I was like, wow, if they expanded it to be even things like that, that would be cool to have Medusa or Cthulhu, but then Cthulhu's like a god, so I don't know. Which, honestly, any of the killers are kind of invincible almost, you know. Anyway. Well, I have to win a game with Jake, but I'm going to put points in this dude. But I'm trying to think of scary... Like, I love The Exorcist. Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I love The Exorcist, but I mean, then again, you know, who is it going to be but, like, the devil or what? I say I love The Exorcist. I used to really love The Exorcist. I like cult movies. I watched the Midsommar, that movie today. Creepy. How long have we been playing? Probably only like 6 weeks or something like that, maybe. If that much. I mean, today is 100 days of my 100 days of streaming. So I've been streaming for 100 days, and I played The Witcher, the first Witcher, then I played the second Witcher, but I finished the first one, and this is Dash. This is the big dog that likes to kill me. Okay, you gotta get down. He's huge and very strong, and he likes to demand attention. So, The Witcher 2, and I didn't play that very long because I hated it. I went from 1 right to 2, and it was completely different, and I didn't like it. Pixie. So then, I got The Witcher 3, but I haven't played it because I want to finish 2, or either try it again and decide I'm just going to skip it. Then I went to, will you call your dog? He is literally not trying to knock my chair over. He's such a jerk dog. And I played City of Heroes, Elder Scrolls for a while. He's sweet. He's a doofus. He's like a big doofus. He wants your attention, wants to give you kisses, but he is so strong. He just knocks you, and he doesn't realize. I guess he doesn't realize that he's really. My whole legs are like, it looks like I've been in some kind of car crash or whatever. Like, he scratches me all up. He's a mess, but he's my doofus. So, City of Heroes, which is a game that was the first like MMO that we played, and MMOs are the thing that we just have always avoided, like World of Warcraft, all that stuff. But you're not ready. Oh, you're still in the match. I should have spectated. Sorry. But City of Heroes, Elder Scrolls. I played a little bit of Minecraft Dungeons. Somewhere in the mix. And then started this game. And it was just, I was really craving like a PvP thing because I love PvP and MMOs and stuff. And I didn't want to go back to Guild Wars 2 or any of that stuff. And I just decided to, the free weekend. That's what it was. Whenever the free weekend was, that was when we started. Because we downloaded it and played, and then we're like, oh, I love this, and then we bought it. I was going to, that was the only thing that kept me from doing it. I wanted to play it for a while, but I'm like, I don't want to buy this game that's only like a matchmaking PvP type thing and pay money for it and then not like it. But it wasn't, it's not expensive or anything, I just didn't want to do it. But then I was like, oh, free weekend, maybe that's a sign. And we had fun, so we bought it. And it was right before either right before or right as the Resident Evil launched. So that was kind of cool. And we love Resident Evil. We played those games. I didn't play them during the streaming, 100 days of streaming. But we've played, a while back we played the first one, the second one, and I think it was the fourth one or something. I haven't played all of them. You play for a few weeks and then don't play. And yeah, that kind of honor. I've been that way with games myself. You can get burnt out with stuff, and this especially too. It's just like it's a constant grind or whatever. I guess it's just, I don't know, there's something about it that makes it interesting. I think it's just the fact that I can scratch my PvP itch. And you know that you don't have to log in, like there isn't this whole thing like the big thing about the MMOs is you always have to do like a gear grind to get better gear and all that stuff, this treadmill that's you're constantly on, and it just gets exhausting. Yeah. So this game, I guess, it is grindy, but at least it's not like the people who play 24/7 don't necessarily have any advantage because the perks don't go any higher than the tier 3, so it's not like they're getting anything really. It's just kind of grindy if you do the prestige level stuff to go against. Not the doctor, none of the stealth killers. I'm gonna narrow it down. Favorite to go against. Gosh. Probably the cannibal, or I don't mind going against the cannibal or the hillbilly or the nurse, really. The ones that don't have ranged and aren't stealthy, because that's the two things that will get me good. God, I still get after a while playing things don't necessarily scare you that much as much as because I was terrified at the beginning starting to play, but the general game to game isn't scary after a while, but whenever the stealth killers, I can't stand when they camp. But then I'm like, if I played killer, I would probably camp. I've tried it a couple of times. The first person thing really throws me off. I've just never been a person that could play first person very well. And I get so tense and anxious playing the killer too, because of like there's so many people you have to, you know, they're spread out everywhere or whatever, and you don't know where they're at. I think it feels a whole lot more mellow to be a survivor and like, okay, I can just kind of chill where I'm and, you know, kind of notice the game or whatever. Worry about myself. But with the killer, it's like you've got to constantly be checking up. Oh, I bet it is. They always seem to get a lot of blood points, you know, when you look at the score at the end. Even if they didn't do well, they get a lot. But it's, I don't know, I mean, they have to do more, really. If you want to think, you know, they have to deal with 4 other people. Sometimes it's a breeze for them, it seems, but sometimes I know it has to be hard if anybody is paying really close attention or if they're experienced. I don't like the spirit. Those sometimes you get someone who doesn't know what they're doing, and it's okay, but recently I've been the most scared of Michael Myers because he just comes up behind you and grabs you inside or stabs you with having no heartbeat, whatever. Ghostface used to bother me too, but he doesn't scare me that much anymore. But I don't like him. And the Huntress with that humming. What are you doing? They've decided that the whole house is their playground. They're running around chasing each other. Sorry for the yipping. Phoenix, who's your least favorite killer to fight against? Who? Oh, that's a lot of skill checks. Okay, I'm ready. Are you two insane? They have the zoomies. He wants to knock every piece of furniture to the ground. Now, if Michael Myers comes up behind me with you two acting crazy, I don't know. How's that? Well, I think we know now. Did he see me? Yeah, he saw me. No, he may not have. No, he did. I'm coming to help you. Oh, well, I was gonna help you. I'll heal you. He's like, forget you. I'll play myself. Holy crap. He saw me that time. Didn't he? Did he? No. That, you couldn't have planned that any better. You're like, who is the killer? I'm like, I don't know who. Right in my face. No! Don't be chasing me. No. I don't know where I'm going. Sometimes I think I can crawl under stuff. Yeah, that was pretty fast. He was smart. He went away just long enough for me to do something and then zip back. What a jerk. Oh, thank you, lady. I'm getting out of here. Yeah, he's dead already. God. Yeah, he was very, very aggressive. I hear heartbeat. God, he's fast. Thank you, lady. I've played a couple of games to where I didn't know who it was when it was Hillbilly because the person never even used their chainsaw. I don't know if that's actually some kind of build or if the person didn't know that it did anything. Thank you. Thank you, lady. Are you on a generator?
I was, and then I heard him zoom past the house, and I was in.
Jesus Christ. He scared me. How did he get to me so fast? Rude. Okay, this game is racist. Uh-oh. I don't even know what that means. I'm assuming he found you. Miss. Oh, he's gonna. Bleep, bleep. Oh, they're onto you. The bot mods are onto you. Where you at? I don't even know where he's at. There he is. He's on my. Haha. Aha. Leave me alone. I'm gonna be dead this time. Thanks, Hillbilly. Okay, I'll spectate you this time instead of abandoning you in your time of need. You haven't even gotten hooked yet. You know why? Because he's been killing me to death. Killing me to death. You are not in a box. Let me tell you. He hides in those lockers like it is actually the name of the game.
50% of the time, it saves
He did really want me. I'm gonna say that he tunneled me, and that is. I'm just gonna say that.
50% of the time, it gets me caught.
More like 75% of the time,
Listen,
they catch you.
I don't need your negativity.
Probably is. Run! He's gonna get you, you better run. Ooh. Get in the basement, he'll never go there. Just knocking pallets and everything. He's fast, isn't he? It's crazy how fast he is. He's busting your pallet. Jump in the hay bale. Climb the tree. That'd be nice. Hey, you won. Good job. You're not even injured. You managed to dodge everything. Gosh. Are you professional now?
I'm a
She hasn't been. Oh God! See, that's what I mean. He gets you. He can sneak up on you. That's how he was doing me. You can't. He's got whatever add-ons. You can't hear him when he's doing his chainsaw. Like reduces the radius or whatever. She's on the opposite side of the field. She's just waiting on you to die so she can use the hatch. You know, you might have had a better. You might have had the smart idea by staying in that locker. She's running. God, look how fast he is. You can do it. She's coming, but she's not gonna be fast enough. Go, 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 go. Oh, she's right there. Oh, it's gonna be photo finish. Holy crap. Wow, that's literally the last second. Rank 2. Ooh. Nice. Congratulations on rank 2. Had silent perks. I bet they would, because people. That's really a good way, you know, because if they're not really watching every angle, you can sneak up. I've never been that high on the rankings at all. Not even close, but I don't care that much about it, I guess. Well, I don't want to be ranked 2 if everyone's silent. That's for sure. Give me a heart attack. Oh, he's on her now. It's gonna be a nice teammate. You know, if he catches you, you're dead. You should push her down. The most fun is around rank 5, where it's just chaos. I can imagine. Or like that's probably like when you watch the videos of the really good people playing. But that's fun. Yeah, I haven't been. I think I didn't even know like. Oh no! I told you, 75% of the time he gets caught when he gets in the lockers. Oh no. Good job. I bet you have a ton of points. Let's see. Because you did a bunch. What was your score? Ugh, it feels like you should have gotten a lot more than that. Because you did a lot of stuff. Well. And see, the killer's got 20. He's gonna... Let's see. Ooh. I Love Barry says that the killer gets a signal when you get into the locker. Which probably explains why you always get caught. What's she? Do I hear the? What's she gonna do? I don't care. Oh gosh. Ooh, I got, yay, progress. Oh, no, I'm really close. I thought I finished it, but I don't know. Ooh. Oh, I was supposed to win with Jake, and I didn't even switch to him. Well, I didn't win either, so I guess it doesn't matter. Gosh, I'm getting no points. Yeah, I never really get in the locker. But Mr. Phoenix, that is his second home. Trying to think of any more like movie killers. I like monster movies too, so oh yeah, the perk where you jump out of the locker and stun the killer. Do you know what I'm talking about?
What now?
The perk that when you rush out of the locker and stun the killer if he's near a certain amount of... You don't have that, do you?
No.
Probably don't have that.
It's like
So
kick it into high gear or something like that.
oh. We're waiting on you. Probably he doesn't have the survivor. Probably should pick a items or something. I'm trying to survive, so. Cool. Yeah, the store where they give you the 4 that you can buy. I like that. I've gotten a couple of things from there. So I need to escape with Jake Park. Rawr. How often do they, if you know, do you know how often they add new characters? Because Nemesis wasn't that long ago. Favorite perk? The one I've kind of handicapped myself with always wanting the ones that Visionary from what's his name? Felix. That one to where I could see the generators. I like Bond so I can see where everybody else is. I like the things that show me like what's going on. And what's something else I always pick? Oh, I like Plunder, which is again something that shows you where things are. I'll probably not need them, you know, as more time goes by, but even when I try not to use them, I just get used to having that handicap because I can find, you know, I know how to find the generators. It's not like that difficult to find a generator, but when it lights up and you don't even have to think about it, it's very, very, very nice. And Kindred, because that shows you, you know, when they're hooked and all that stuff. Somebody's coming. I like the idea of that character. I just don't know if people. The memes that I've seen, you know, are like talking about how the Purge character sucks. But I don't know. I don't know how a lot of their stuff works, you know. I have a basic idea, but then when they have add-ons, they make everything all, you never know. Oh, crap. This is why I should not talk at the generator. Oh, good. Legion. Ta-ta. Way over there. Okay, good. Let's see where... I didn't see their aura. Why is there a bird landing right beside me? Move, bird. Yes. I just figured out what that was the other. Oh God, Jesus, monkey crap. Just figured out what that was the other day. And yes, I think Freddy Krueger did it to me yesterday, and the clown. Ghostface has done it. I think it's really cool, the idea of it. I mean, of course I hate it when it happens, but it's really interesting. No, I have to survive this one. I must survive. Girl's on the hook. Wait, no, she's off. That's the killer. Okay. Am I the only one doing generators? What's everyone else doing? Getting stabbed? You know what? I'll heal you, lady. Come here. Well, just run. Run from me. Run from me. That'll be good. That's kind of in the middle of the... I don't want it to go in the middle. But then again, I probably shouldn't be going closer to... Why can't I see his aura?
I can't either.
He's got some kind of perk that doesn't let me see it.
I can see her aura, but I
That, you know, that blocks the kindred. I'm gonna take a stab at it. Bye. No, 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 he's chasing me. Don't chase me. No, no, no. Ah! Leave me alone. Maybe he didn't see me. Yes. Yes, one generator to go. Yes. I think we're gonna win, guys. Oh, maybe I'll just walk over here. Oh no, what happened? I'm coming to save you. Is he taking you to the basement? No, no. Come on, you can do it, you can do it. Oh, he hooked. Maybe he didn't see me. Oh, run. He saw me. Oh God, she's opening the thing. Open the thing. There he is. Okay, I'm safe. I hope so. I hope we're gonna win. Ooh, it's open. Oh. You've been hooked once. I haven't been hooked. Hey there, Bessie. How are you? Ooh. We're about to win. I think. No, he hooked that girl. Okay. Okay, we can save her, but I do not like that I cannot see him. Ooh. Be careful what you wish for. I'm coming, girl. I'm coming.
Coming over here to the gate.
To the open or closed one?
Oh, I mean, it's open that I'm at.
We have.
Where
We
you
have.
healed me.
Are you at an open gate? You went out already.
You were the
Okay.
one that healed me.
Okay.
Yeah, I just went out. She was attacking.
We always get our. I'm fine, thank you. We always get our communication. Let me tell you, this is how. Oh, sorry, girl. This is our communication. Sorry. He's like, I'm at the gate, and I'm like, I'm at the gate, and he's like, the open gate or the blah blah, and we end up being at two completely different places. And also, then he's talking to me like, he's behind you. He says that all the time. And it's not me, it's somebody else. And so I freak out, thinking someone's chasing me. And he's... Anyway. Haha. Yeah, he was... I got the most points. Ooh, look at this. Whoop, 20k. Do you know what that means? That means I won the entire game. I won. And I also won. I completed my challenge for the day. Daily challenge thing. So that's good. And I completed this, right? Why is this not... Oh, crap. I accidentally unselected it. Where is it? Here. Oh, I already clicked it. Lame. Oh yeah, carrying that team, that's right. What? Don't be jealous. Okay. So that is... I'm gonna put my points in leveling up this David so that... Oh. Oh! That always screws with my head when that happens. I'm gonna push ready, but I'm not ready because that's how I roll. And I want this cake. And I need to put the cake in. Cake! Cake? Where's cake go? Was that actually cake?
No.
Where's... Did I get the cake? This is escape cake. Oh, I don't... There's shenanigans going on here. I know I picked the cake. And why can't I get cake? Ah! Cake. Okay. The David perk that lets me jump off hook. Oh, the one that gets, slippery meat, isn't that what it's called? That one? I've played with it, but then I always get scared that I'm just gonna kill myself, because I kill myself all the time when I try. I prefer not to get caught. Thank you, thank you. David's got some blood all over him. He's got some cool skins. I like the pants with the suspenders that are down. That is a cool. Well, it's got the white shirt that has just a little bit of like the blood on it. I think that's really cool. I can't believe that. What's his name? The old man. He doesn't have any skins. Is he brand new or something? Oh, what's the guy's? What's the survivor? The The old guy with the beard, with the cigarette. That's what I love about him. I got screenshots because it doesn't matter if he's getting worried or if he's like on the hook or anything. He's always got the cigarette still in his mouth. Like he literally will die before he will let that cigarette out of his mouth. Yeah, Bill. Yeah. He is so addicted that he's like, go ahead, kill me. I'm gonna still be smoking. Smoking death. Trickster. Okay, you asked me earlier about what character that I don't like to play against. The worst one to me probably is the pig. That one, she scares the crap out of me because she always, the sneaking up thing. You can't hear her, and then expensive. They are expensive. I'd smoked for like 13, 14 years. And when I first started smoking, cigarettes were $1.50 for a pack. Oh, I found a hex totem. $1.50. Yes, that trap on your head is really annoying. I'm coming to get you if nobody else does. Now these hex totem things, I'm still not understanding everything about that stuff yet. I probably should not have come all the way up here. No! Look! Leave me alone. No! Look! Ah! I wanted to smack him with that thing. I love when I smack him. That trap on the head thing, it's really bad. I didn't even realize, I guess I'd gotten lucky so far. But my husband was playing, and he's like, it keeps laughing at me. It keeps laughing at me. Every time he would go to one, I'd just been lucky and picked the right one every time, I guess, for the first try. So I didn't realize that it actually was like you had to go to a specific one. Oh yeah, it's crazy expensive now. They're. I mean, I'm not really, since I don't smoke anymore, I'm not that much in the loop, but I know they're like, I've seen like $10 a pack, and so it's just, that's insane. Thank you, other David. He is. The dog, it is the worst. I'm scared of all of them, to be honest. Really. The Trapper is one that I never have a problem with, but then I keep seeing that people say, once you're in the high ranks or whatever, that Trapper is, when people have a lot of hours put in learning him, that he's extremely good. The thing with him is that you just really have to know the maps and stuff, so I'm sure that's why. Let's see. He gets marijuana cheap. Oh my god. Wait for him to smoke. Oh my gosh. That's insane. Who is that? That's is that your little perch here? I just don't like the one. I have vision problems, so I really don't like the killers that stealth. And oh, he saw me. I know it. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, you're really close. And a miss. Yeah. Good job. Yeah, that's the thing, like, because people are like, all you have to do is don't step in the grass and just keep an eye out for them. I'm like, listen, I am not looking at my feet the whole time. You realize that vision space in this game is so limited anyway. Why am I gonna run with my head looking on the ground? But I tell you, whenever I hear that snap, I know I had that tree. That tree had me. I was loving that tree. Oh, hurry, 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 go, go, go. Oh, no. I guess I'm just gonna hide behind this tree and save people from this hook. Get me some points. I got you, I got you. Run, run, run. Did he see me? He saw me that time, didn't he? Yes, he saw me. He saw me. See me? That was fun though. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I didn't do anything to you. Am I dead already? Well, I better have gotten some points. We believe in the tree. Come on, 30k, 30k, 30k. Come on, 30k, extra tree points. Oh. Spectate. Okay, husband, we're counting on you to beat this trickster. Everybody else has 2 marks, so they'll die if they get hooked again, or if that guy doesn't get saved. Yeah. I'm not even sure what the general, like what a basic score is. I know that the killers always get a big number. Run! Mm-hmm. Ooh, ooh. Look at you. Parkour. Run! Oh, oh. 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 Got you. No. Kick him in the throat. Oh. Did you win? No, he threw you down. Oh, and I also like Bill's perk that lets him get back up. And I'll use it, and I don't think I've ever had the opportunity, like, to use it right. Oh gosh, that's a lot. You hiding? You can't get in the locker.
I'm trying.
Uh-oh. Bam! Look at you guys. I really liked when they updated the models though. Dwight's hair is growing on me. I hated it. I hated the change to Dwight's hair. They did it. Like, that looks like crap. Yeah, seriously. Don't get in the locker. Oop. Has he got that guy? Yep, he's got him. Yeah. Yes, and of course, and then Quentin too. He was the king of the goblins, troglodytes. They did have some fugly faces. A couple of. But yeah, she looked like Gollum from Lord of the Rings. Oh, is he gonna get you? Yeah, it's probably a perk that lets him see once he does something or whatever. That's the thing that I don't know any of the. I'm learning really slowly killer perks and what they do because I never played the killer. Just would probably be a smart thing to do. Nia was the entity because he was so terrifying. That's good. Oh, he found you. He found you. Something is to be said about Dwight's glasses. He goes through all this stuff and they still stay on his head. That wouldn't happen in real life. Are they gonna save you? I'm kind of excited if it's Hellraiser. For the I wonder what they're gonna do with the box. Cause that's such a, iconic thing. And they're probably gonna have something to do with chains because that's basically his power is that those chains coming. Yep. The hooks. Chains with the hooks coming, grab different parts of your skin and keep you. It's interesting. It's not what you. If you've never seen it, then it'll be very different than what you think. If you don't really, if all you know is like the picture of Pinhead. Pinhead is not even a little bit of trivia for you. Pinhead was not intended to be the big guy from Hellraiser. If you watch the first movie, he is a minor thing. He's scary, obviously, and makes a very big visual impact. But the movie is about this family, like a stepmom and a dad, and those characters are basically like they're one of. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but there's like the main bad guy is not like it's not Pinhead or any of those Cenobites, whatever they're called. Um, it's the people, or a person. So it's really interesting when you go in, because I went I went at it kind of like that. I never watched it when I was little, but I'd peripherally seen Hellraiser, and anytime you see Hellraiser, all you see is Pinhead. So the trivia I was going to tell you is that he was never intended to be the big bad guy with Hellraiser. It was these other characters, but people responded to Pinhead, and it was like such a huge hit that everyone, really liked him, that they kept him on, because these new characters were supposed to like progress the movie or whatever. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Pinhead is I mean, if you think Hellraiser, you think Pinhead. He's the thing, but he wasn't supposed to be that way. It just happened that he was very much welcomed. So then the whole series became basically about him. It was pretty interesting to hear about that. I was watching it on Amazon Prime, and they have little bits of trivia like you can see on the side about all the different scenes and how they did stuff and all that. It's pretty neat. But it's gore. I always remembered in my head that it was really gory from the little bits of scenes or pictures that I saw. Oh, open the door, you're right there. Awesome. It's kind of bloody in ways, but watching it now, you're like, wow, that looks like paint or syrup or something. Because, just the way film the last 30 years have been changed. But the prosthetics and the makeup and stuff that they do, it is so good. I was like trying to, because if you have bodysuits on, one thing that it's really hard for people that do makeup is the edges, like the edges of a bodysuit or a mask that comes around here. Like, you can always tell from the edges that there are real people eyes underneath, so they had the way they covered up all the edges and just made it look really, really real, and that it actually still looked that good this later, 30 years later, 30 whatever years. He's supposed to be like the embodiment of like a messed up guy. Yeah. That's what, during the second and third movie, that's when they changed. Like, none of that you're talking about is in the first movie at all. Then in the second movie, it goes kind of an origin story in the second and third movies, or especially in the second one. So then and it's like, oh, now you can tell, and that's usually I think that's what the big chunk of trivia was there, talking about this movie wasn't supposed to be, it was supposed to deal with. I'm trying to talk without spoiling anything, but it's basically supposed to they were introducing characters that become what was supposed to be Hellraiser. They were supposed to become like the main guys, but everyone just loved Pinhead so much they just took it and rolled with it and got backstory and put that in the movie and stuff. It's pretty neat. But it's funny because whenever we were convinced the other day, after looking in the forums and listening to everybody, that it was Candyman, so we started Candyman. And it started. Oh, your granddad is Pinhead. Confirmed. Goodness. So we started watching Candyman, and it is so weird. Candyman came out when I was like 11 years old, and I remember my mom or somebody rented it. I think it was my mom, probably not even knowing what it really was. Rented it from the video store, go in and get the tape. And we snuck it over to my cousin's house. Or we took it over to my cousin's house, and then my aunt was like, this is safe enough for all of you to be... You're old enough to watch this, right? I was the oldest at 11 years old, so... And then 4 years younger than me was like the next age. So it was like a bunch of 7-year-olds and me, basically, watching Candyman. And it's weird. Candyman is weird. It's just weird. Yeah, it's all about racism and like colonization and the Civil War. But it's weird, you get the kind of feeling about it that they didn't even intend any of that when the first movie came out, because when you watch older movies or watch things that you're like, even in comic books or a TV series that ends up going longer or getting more episodes than they really thought that they were, they knew that they were only going to get one season, so they just pushed everything out, and then suddenly they have season 2 and they're like, oh shit, what are we going to do, because we have nothing. So then they just make up stuff. That's kind of how it felt with Candyman. Candyman was like, this story is kind of shaky in the first place, but then afterwards they just went so deep, and it got really, I don't know, big time dealing with slavery and stuff. I'm not sure how the later movies went, because I know there's like 47 of those movies, and I haven't watched but 2, or maybe 3. I think only 2. Yeah, the first and the second one. But the second one went really deep. It went in really deep. And there's also shaky about the saying his name 5 times to make him appear. I always kind of, and from my memory, it's like you have to say it for him to come after you or whatever. But it's like only one person has to say it, and then suddenly Candyman is like killing your whole town or something. So it wasn't very, I don't know. And like the whole thing is about, you say his name and then you're scared in the dark. Kind of like the Bloody Mary thing. I don't know. Well, that's what we had before Oh, okay. Demogorgon. Oh, shot. He's right there. Crap. How you say Bloody Mary's name? No. However many times. 3 times or something. I think they do. So, I mean, because it's kind of like Nightmare on Elm Street with they just rode it to the ground, We've got this money maker, and we're gonna make as many of these things as we possibly can. So there's like 75 of them. And of course I get caught at the very beginning like a dummy, because I'm sitting here babbling my mouth off. But I'm curious at what they, because after a while it's like you've been making the same movies for 30 years, then they do the whole thing like, oh God, remake. Where is he? No, leave me alone. No. Thought I had the palette on him. I love Nightmare on Elm Street. Even the ones that they've become stupid after a while. The ones with the dreams, where they teach you, the ones with the dreams, as if not every Freddy Krueger movie is about dreams. The ones where I think it's 3 or 4, where they can they learn to control their dreams, and like the one guy's like magician, and the other girl's a gymnast. And like the rocker girl, she's like, I don't know what she wanted to be. And they fight back like that. I ate that stuff up. I loved it. Don't Breathe. Is that what we watched the other day? Have we seen Don't Breathe? I know we have. Cause there's all the movies like Don't Listen, Don't Blink, Don't Look. There's a couple of those. Bird Box. I read the books too of Bird Box. But don't breathe. I don't know. Is it an old movie or is it new? Don't breathe. That doesn't ring any bells. Thank you. Uh-oh, does it see us? No! Oh god, we both ended up going the same way. Shh, I'm gonna get killed. I got one. See ya. Over here, I'm gonna get you again. Oh, I was pushing the wrong button. I got excited. Oh, maybe he can't find me. Dang it. It's about a blind guy whose house they try to rob, but he's evil. No, I did see the one with the deaf woman. Man, that really sounds familiar. What year? I'm gonna put that really quick on my Amazon feed. Don't blink. Oh, I can't believe I don't. It just looks like something that I literally watch every horror movie I can get my hand on. But no, it doesn't ring any bells. But I'm definitely gonna watch that. Oh, that means I completed my challenge. Whoop, whoop. Unhook 10 survivors. Let's do that. Creepy is fun. Very fun. But the one with the deaf woman where oh, what did don't believe, don't blink, don't breathe. Don't breathe. Okay, let's go breathe. Let me put that. I don't know if I've seen any of those. I feel like I have, but looking at it, just blinking at it, just gazing at it, it doesn't have to start the trailer. I hate watching trailers because I like to be surprised, but I'll look at them just to make sure I've seen it before. Yeah, it's all basically same thing. Seems like it's all like one series of movie. Like part 1, part 2. Are you still? You're still in the game, aren't you?
Yep.
Sorry, I should have spectated, but I wasn't thinking about it. I'm babbling. Monster drink. Oop. I might want to turn the light on. Oh. There I go. Okay. But they don't have any skins for poor old Bill. I don't have that many, so I've gotten all the ones that I have to 50 except for Lori from Halloween. I just bought her like a day ago, maybe 2 days ago. Oh, that's crazy. It kills people in like a John Wick style. Interesting. Oh, one of the movies that stick out to me, or that I saw recently, was that one from the girl honks at the guy in the truck, and then he like comes to her to ask her to apologize, and she won't apologize, and then so he proceeds to go insane on her and everybody she knows, and all that. That movie was so intense. I was like, this is over the top. It's almost campy how mad he was. Well, you know, I've been mad enough. I've had road rage. It's all about road rage. I don't remember the name of it. It may be road rage or something similar. But, you know, I've been mad enough sometimes to... Oh my God. Ugh. No, I never watched that because I knew that would test my limits. I don't like nasty. I don't mind gory if it has a point, like the Mortal Kombat movie that came out not that long ago, the newest one. You know, because I mean they have finish him, the finishers. They're supposed to be gory. But yeah. 80s movies, very, very, very camp for sure. I loved it. I love it. I still love it. Because it's almost funny, you know. It's kind of they go all out. I really like the horror makeup stuff that they did because they didn't have as many special effects, so they made things and did things all these weird ways, and it's really cool. Some talented people. Even the Candyman movie, I didn't like. One thing that stood out in Candyman, the movie is like okay, whatever, but the art, and especially in the second one, it's the main girl is like the survivor girl is an art teacher, and so there's periodically things about art, like you can see a bunch of drawings and things, and it was awesome. Like, wow, they had some really talented people that were making all these sketches and paintings and stuff like that. It's really men in crop tops, unironically. Yeah, absolutely. I remember having one, and of course my brother, because the football jerseys, especially they cut the football jersey like right under the number. And then the 90s, we all got stuck up. Yeah, Freddy's camp. That may be one of the reasons why I like horror. Is I guess the dark stuff is fun and interesting too, but you have to go over the top. Even the acting, it's very extreme. It isn't necessarily that you're trying to, say all this dialogue and with that, looking real or whatever. It's a lot of running and screaming and craziness. You're still alive in there?
Yep.
Gonna get a lot of points. Well, hurry up and die so I can play. But I loved Freddy Krueger. That was my jam growing up. I mean, I was scared to death of him, but I love those movies.
Dang it!
Not sure if your cousin's straight. Maybe. Little crooked never hurt nobody. He hooked you?
No, dropped me on the ground.
Oh, I hate when they drop you on the ground.
While he's chasing the other guy around, and neither of us can do anything.
You just be scared of everything. You mean in the game? Or just like you just ran around screaming in your daily life?
Dang it. We're both down.
Because those are two different things. Oh, you're both down. Well, what's gonna happen? Like crawl to the hatch if you found the hatch.
Well, he just opened up. He just hit the thing and opened it.
He opened the gate?
Yeah.
He may be. Is he letting you crawl to the gate, or is he gonna be?
So, oh, he picked me up as I was crawling out.
He's trolling you.
Wait,
He's being a jerk.
he's carrying me to the thing.
Oh my god, you're scared of cats. That's horrible. I love cats. Cats are amazing. You should be scared of cats. I could agree with that. Mice can go. I think I don't know, they're fine. If they wouldn't poop everywhere, I think they're cute. I like them. A picture of them, even, whatever. But if they're in your house, they just poop all over everything.
I do not.
Not you. Mice. Sorry, they're talking about mice. Oh, I had somehow a beetle. It was a big, thick beetle, probably the size of a quarter. Was in my house today. I don't know. It was just some kind of beetle. It was black. And Miss Pixie just went at him. She was like, "No, sir, not in this house." It was so funny because she's so tiny. She's like 3 pounds, and then this big beetle, and she's just chasing it. It jumped on the windowsill, and she hopped up there looking like, "Oh, what in the hell are you doing in my house?" We had a long time ago. Our first pet was a cat, Rogue. Her name was Rogue. We're big X-Men fans, so all of our animals are named after X-Men. And she wouldn't chase. She'd kill lizards. She was really ruthless with lizards. I lived in a cabin by a lake, and the back porch was screened in, and a little, just little garden lizards would come in, and she would get them, and she wouldn't eat them, but she'd get them and she'd hold on to them and kind of cut them, and the things would scream. It was serious. Like, this cat is torturing. She's a little hell raiser. She was a little off her rocker too. She did this wonderful thing. She was dropped when she was my husband dropped her off of the bed. We had a really tall bed. And so her whole life she walked like this. She was always like this. She hurt her neck. They gave her steroid injections and things, and she was never in pain or anything, but she always walked like this. And we never, you look at her doing that 20, day in, day out for her whole life, and we never even noticed it, but someone would come over, like a friend or something, they're like, "What's wrong with your cat? Why's her head cocked like that?" Like, oh, that's just what she looked like to us. We didn't even think about it until someone pointed it out. But it's pretty funny. But she would do this thing to her. She'd come up and she'd purr and she'd get in your face, and I'd, have her face in front of me, and she'd just lick my nose, and she'd go like 1 or 2 licks, and then she'd go something in her eyes. She'd snap and she'd go and would just latch on to your nose. Psycho cat. I loved her though. I miss her. But she had a few special things about her. Cat phobic. No, some cats are super, super nice, especially those the ragdoll cats that literally they just you put them in your hand and they just completely just go limp. Like, do whatever you want with me, I don't care. I couldn't care less. It's really fun. But yeah, I think cats have a little bit of evil in them. I've known a lot of sweet ones though. People say that about Chihuahuas too, and I have had a slightly evil Chihuahua, Mr. Bastion. He was a little evil, but they can be really sweet too. Oh. Yeah, those nails. Oh, well, I'm in the front. Yeah, cat's nails, boy. Wow. They can light you up. Oh, great, it's the Huntress. God, I hate her. I hate because I never... I saw the red. Can never tell where she's at. The humming throws me off. I just want the heartbeat. Stop making things difficult. Awesome. You're a dog person, you have 3. That's pretty cool. I love doggies. I have 2. I haven't had more than 3. I've had 3 at a time, but they are my whole world. Well, at least Miss Pixie is, my little Chihuahua. Now Dash, he's half pit bull, half husky. He, I like him. He's fine. He's just so much for me. I do not have the strength to wrestle that giant. So strong. This is a cool map. I don't know if I would... people talk about how much they hate it because it's so big and you have to, whatever. But we played, my husband and I both side by side played Resident Evil 2 Remake. So, whenever I saw this, Oh gosh, she's gonna get me. It's so awesome how much they made it look exactly like the game. I mean, it is exactly like the game. And I was very impressed. Oh, I hear her. She must be downstairs. Shit! She's chasing me now. She's got a hatchet up, an axe up. Stop it! Stop it! And I can't use this stupid flashlight. I don't know how to use it right. Listen, lady, you were supposed to be blinded. I am so bad at this flashlight thing. I have no idea how to do it right. Oh, your dogs are siblings. That's cute. I don't know why I did this. So stupid. This is why I never try to release myself, because I never get it. But something possessed me to push that button. Can you heal me, sir? Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
Not been no time for big villains, no bad.
4% chance. That's ridiculous.
Almost had my generator finished. She came back into that for ya.
Both of those are too low. 4 or 12. It's be 50-50. No. If it was 50-50, people would do it all the time. What did you say? Your generator?
I almost had it.
Look at this mess. Somebody died. Well, I have a flashlight, but I can't use it because I don't know what I'm doing. Are we peeking?
Where's she at?
I can't hear her.
Somebody trying to catch my generator.
Good. There she is. So I don't even want to be on that side of the map, to be honest. Why are you running down there? No, 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 no. Oh, shit. No. She's chasing somebody. Don't come over here. Don't come over here! Jesus! I'm gonna get killed. She's after me.
Let her knock you down so I can see where you are.
No, I'm right here. Let her knock me down. Are you insane?
I don't know where she is, so I don't know which way to look.
Well, this girl almost got me killed. This is probably a basement. Not the smartest place to be. Do not come down here. No! God. Well, I'm dead already. God, I'm really bad. Especially when I'm trying to talk. That is definitely a skill that you have to practice. I wasn't sure if it was the basement, and then I was like, uh-oh, this is the basement. And then I was going to try to switch my flashlight for something else. hoping that maybe I could heal myself. But none of that means anything whenever the stupid lady's behind you trying to kill you. 4K. Now that is probably elite status. What you don't know is that for this match, the lower the number, the better you are. New rule. Look, I was that close to being out of there. That's not fair. I should have done what all these people always do to me and disconnect. Rage quit. I don't really understand the point of disconnecting anyway, because doesn't it, I mean, you just kind of, you lose anyway, right? I mean, you don't get any points or anything if you do that. Oh, she got you. Oh no. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong person. Sorry, husband. Oh, she has you on the ground. No, not on this. I was doing prestige, whatever it's called, when it resets your level, and so I'm not high enough yet to have 4th perk. But my intention was not to play with him. It's just that I've been babbling and I forget to switch characters. Report her for cheating. She's not letting you open the gate. Oh, you dodged that. She didn't like that. She missed swinging at you a bit. Do you get points for that? Like if they swing and miss you, you should get like 1,000 million billion points for that, because that's my favorite thing.
Girl, go to the other gate.
Why is she just standing there? There's another place to go. I mean, the alternative is, I guess, you crawl and try to find the hatch. You can make it. Yep, she's gonna make it now. Go, one of you can make it, because it's just like you just need to click it. This is kind of a game of chess at this point, right? Like you have one person up. She's got him. So she can't hit you with the... Oh man, that's a good play by her. Go, 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 crawl.
Didn't know which way she was going, and I was gonna try to.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Well, you get extra points at the end if you don't get hit at all. I definitely won't be the person getting those extra points, because I got hit all the time. She gonna let you go outside? That girl's pretty good at dodging. Look at that. I want to be able to do that without getting smacked. Oh, that is rude. He's gonna break his keyboard. Good job. Run, 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 run.
crawl.
Yay! Crawl, girl, crawl. Oh, that would have been bad.
Woo!
Good job.
My goodness.
If you don't get hooked, you get extra points. Why don't I get extra points?
Because you keep getting hooked like every
Shut up.
time.
I don't need to hear any of this negativity in my life. That was stressful. That person was not very happy. Yeah, it was fun as a someone watching it, but I don't know if I'd. Okay, Claudette is set up like basically this is how I always play. Like this is how like my optimal thing where I'm addicted to always having Kindred, always having Visionary, always having Bond, and then this one I kind of change out between. I usually don't get Proof myself unless I'm playing with him. Usually I get Plundered Instinct, and that's what I just run around and click on everything. Sometimes when I'm on one other character I have has whatever borrowed time, isn't that it? That helps when you unhook people, and so I'll use it right there in place of that. But Plunder always works with me too, because if you see I have absolutely no inventory items to use because I don't I haven't leveled her up any higher. I haven't put any blood points into her since she got to 50. Oh, yes, thank you for follow. Thank you for chatting. It's fun stuff. I appreciate it. This is my 100th day of 100 days of streaming, so it means and it's Friday the 13th. It's just a whole bunch of fun little things. So thank you for coming by. I like playing Claudette because she's small and she's dark skinned, so she blends into a lot. A lot of people do not see me, and it's very fun when they just walk right by you. So pretty interesting. I like it at the end whenever some of them are like, okay, some of the killers are like, okay, you can go, or whatever. But that killer, it was kind of more rewarding because that killer, you could tell she really wanted to kill everybody. She was playing. She had some good plays. And everyone ended up leaving except for me. Because she ate me alive at the beginning. So this time I'm going to try to stay away from the killer. But watch it be a stealth killer this time, and I have no way. And they just eat my face. Eat my face. What what's your Dwight's level now?
What?
What's level Dwight's level?
49.
Oh, 49. You're almost up to 50 with him.
Almost up there.
Nice, nice. Are you gonna just move on to another character? Are you gonna use prestige level him?
Okay, move on to another character.
Yeah. So I've gotten all of mine to 50 once at least. And then all of them except for Lori, out of everybody that I have unlocked. She's 20, I think. Uh-oh. Phoenix does not like indoor maps.
No, I did place.
It depends on who it is. You know, we haven't gotten to Michael Myers yet this whole evening.
Hush. They'll hear you.
And the Jinx. Okay, you look behind me. I'm looking to your... Oh, never... How about I just leave you here to get killed? Because you... Oh God, I hear. It's Demogorgon?
The Demogorgon. Ah!
Okay, I'm gonna let you play with him for a bit. I'm gonna go over here. This is the worst generator.
Dang it! You know I was going to pull that pallet down on him. He rushed towards.
Oh.
I guess I'm going to be better cooking these now.
Yep. Shut up. Rude. Take offense to that.
First one hooked.
You get extra points for being the first one hooked. Rude. Oh God, I almost missed that one. I was really on the edge. These floaty things, you know, little particles in the air, they screw with my vision, and when the skill thing pops up, it screws with me. I should have already run to get you off. I'm sorry, but I'm really close to finishing this one.
Coming back.
Yeah, I see him. Somebody else is running.
He's gonna get him. Oh, he snatched him up.
I'm coming to save. Oh, I'm not gonna go that way
Running
though.
your
Well, he's going that way.
I can't tell you right now.
Yeah, don't be trying to tell me he's right behind you. I'm Claudette, and he's after me. I can hear him. What?
Oh, he snatched you up. Ew.
Wow. Literally serving him. Survivors.
Nobody gonna save him now because he just snatches everybody.
Damn. I bet he's happy about that. Hit me right here. Or just run.
He's gonna be coming this way. Run.
Okay. Ready. Do I have a healing? Yeah. No, I have a toolbox.
Dang it! This guy's got some perks or something.
Yeah. I'm trying to help you, dude.
Hack the game.
Oh,
Reporting him.
we got a demo hacker. Really?
Yep. Well, I was on the verge of death before that person was able to rescue me. The hook that tipped me over the edge.
I hit him.
Wrong, Buttercup, wrong.
2 times. 2 pellets. Yep, I've hit him twice. Where's another one? No. Wasn't aware of where it was when I was planning that one. At least I'm not the first to die this time. No! Don't kill Claudette. That's me. Yeah, I was right behind you. Sorry. Whoops. He's gonna kill me. Every lady for herself. Oh no! That's cheating. You weren't supposed to come after me. He cheated. That's cheating. Leave me alone. Rude. Oh, are you ready for that movie then? Because I'm over my time for. Okay, well, I appreciate everybody for the follows and stuff. It really means a lot to me. Today was 100 days of streaming. It was my 100th day of streaming. I'm still going to stream every day, in the afternoon, evening. I haven't committed to say that I'm going to stream every single day like I did the 100 days. But that's loud. I can hear myself. Like if I'm going to do, I've thought about my things I've been thinking about is, do I want to try 365 days and just like continue like as this 100 jump start off, just keep going. But I kind of don't want to have to commit myself, because that's really the big thing. You commit yourself to every single day. Make sure you stream no matter what. So I may do 200, or I may just say, hey, I'll kind of chill, still stream every day, but kind of not do it with because the anxiety of like, oh, I have to make sure I do everything so I can stream or whatever. Having that over your head is a big thing, really. So if I may just casually still stream every day, but then decide, okay, I'm going to do 200 days, or I'm going to do 365 or whatever like that, before I commit to another full run. But anyway, come here, Pixie. Pixie, come here. Come here. Okay, so Miss Pixie and I saying bye. But I'll be back tomorrow, probably earlier than usual because this is the weekend. Have some pancakes or something like that if my husband makes them, and then I'll be back to play more DVD probably. So, thank you very much. Thank you for this Friday the 13th, 100 days of streaming, 100th day. It's been fun. I really like it. I appreciate all the follows and stuff. So I'll be back tomorrow. And just remember to have fun and be safe.